Okay, hello guys, welcome to this video. This is the tax on VI, the O times O theory VI tax. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the questions, the tax questions. First, let us see the quiz. Alright, here you have question 0. How do you enter command mode in VI? The answer to that is escape. Then how do you enter insert mode in VI? That will be I. Once you press your I when you are in VI, you enter the insert mode. Then sorry, let me move this down. Then the third question 2, how do you quit VI? Alright, the command to quit VI is :Q, then you press your return or your enter key. It's :Q, your enter or your return key. Then the last question here, VI is included with almost every Linux distribution. True or false? That's true. VI is also a part of the Linux, is included in the Linux distribution. So that's that. That's the quiz. This is not to make you lazy. I will advise that you read up and try out all of these. Okay, before I begin the video, please try these yourself. Then if you have challenges, then this video are saved to I'm making this video so that they can guide you. They can guide you. Okay, they can actually serve as a guidance. For these tasks, we have the first one: create your answer directory. These are the questions. Then you have the setting. Don't worry, when we start this, you will actually understand what we are doing. Then you have a setting, the cutting task. Then you have pasting or doing, exiting, beginning of the line and end of the line. That is the task that they are expecting us to do or to provide solutions to. Alright, so for the first one, they expect us to navigate to our root directory and create a directory named 0 times 03 underscore VI. That is, they want us to create this directory. So let me close this. Then I'll get a sandbox. I'm using web terminal, please. So open my web terminal. Alright, the first thing I have to do, I have to cd into the root directory. Alright, okay, so I am now in the root directory. Alright, I'm now in the root directory. Let me use pwd to print working directory. So as you can see, this is the root directory. Alright, this is the root directory. Alright, let me ls to list the files and directories inside the root directory. So these are the files and directories you have inside the root directory. So what they expect us to do, they want us to create a directory with the name 0 times 03 underscore VI. So what we are going to use, we are going to use the mk, which stands for make, the mkdir make directory. I'll paste that. Ctrl AV to paste, please. You use Ctrl AV to paste. I copy this. This is the directory they want us to make inside the root folder. So I'll press enter. So how do I know that I have made that directory? ls, let's find some directory inside the root folder. You see, this is the new directory we just made. Alright, this is the new directory we just made. Okay, so I believe that we have provided solution to this question. So let me check my code. Please join me to check the code if you're still there. Alright, it's all checked. That means it is correct. That's correct. So we will move to the next task. For the next task, they said, let me read the question. What is the command to insert text before the cursor? Then write the answer to the file. This is it. Then you can validate if the format of your answer is correct by displaying the file information. Okay, so they are asking us the command to insert text before the cursor. Then they want us to output that into this file inserting. Alright, though this is a VI task, but I want you to be aware that you can also use Emacs to be able to complete this task. Alright, you can use VI, you can use Emacs and others to be able to complete this task. So I'll be showing you how to use both of them in this video. I'll be showing you how to use both Emacs and VI to do this in this video. So let us go into our web terminal so that we can work on that. Alright, first I will start with Emacs. I'll start with Emacs. Like we did in the previous task, you can create that file inserting by using touch. So you can use touch to create that file in Emacs. So touch inserting. Do you get that? Inserting. Touch inserting. So I've succeeded in creating that file using what? Emacs. So when I press enter, okay. Oh, sorry about that. I'm supposed to cd into the root directory. So instead of choking up a lot of files that are not needed, I removed that inserted from the root directory because it's supposed to be in the VI, the O times O3 VI directory. So let me remove it from the root directory. Alright, so let me now cd into the O times O3 VI directory. So let me use my up arrow key. I talked about it in the last video. That's not what I want. Okay, so I'll come here. I'm not making directory this time. I'll use cd to change directory. Okay, then I press tab, I press enter. Alright, so I'm now in the O times O3 VI directory. So let me try ls into this directory to see if there are files. So the directory is empty. So I'll create that directory, the certain directory, using Emacs. Then I'll show you how to do it in VI. So I'll use touch to create that file. So when I ls, into list files and directories inside the vi o times o3 vi directory. You see the file is there, so continue with this with Emacs. Like I promised, I'll do this with Emacs. I'll also show you other tasks with vi. So how do I now resolve the other part of the task? Let me go back and show you. I've created this file, then write the answer. What is the command to insert text before the cursor? Write the answer into this. So I go back to write that into that using Emacs. I say echo. So you use the times symbol. So I'll hold my shift, press the 8 key. That's where the times is located. You can see that. Then I, the alphabet I. So that's the command to insert text before the cursor. Okay, insert text before the cursor. So I've done that. I'm going to use the greater than sign because I'm writing this into the inserted file which I created. Alright, do you understand that? I'm writing this into the inserted file which I created. Okay, press enter. Okay, so let's go back. Let's check vi to see if what we wrote is there. Alright, do you understand that? So let me just show you how to do that in vi. So if I press vi inserting, it's going to open up this inside vi. Press enter. You see, I am now inside my vi. So if you look at this carefully, you will discover that what we typed inside the inserting file using Emacs is showing in vi. So I told you before, I'll be showing you how to do this with both vi and Emacs. So it's there. So I can, if I press I, if I tap I, it's on the insert mode. So I can come here, can do whatever I want to do to this. Okay, can remove that. I can press, I can write anything I want. So you can see I can do this in vi by pressing that I. So that is what I wanted to show you. So if I press my I, it's in the insert mode. Insert mode allows me to write whatever I want to write in this vi terminal. So how do I go out of the insert mode? If I want to go out of the insert mode, I press my escape key. You see, there's no insert here anymore. So you see that. So if I try to press anything, it's not going to work. Because I'm no longer in the insert mode. How do I get back to insert mode? I press I. It's not in the insert mode. How do I go out of insert mode? I press escape. I hope you understand what we are doing now. Alright, so since you can write and change, write content into your file using vi, how do we get out of vi? How do we leave vi? You can use after going out of insert mode, you use column, then you press Q and press tab. Okay, I've not saved that. Let me use column WQ. Alright, so column WQ took me out of the VI terminal. I don't know if you are still following us. All right, so that is what you do. So this file, it means this content has been created inside, is now inside the certain mode. Don't worry, in the rest tasks I'll be using VI, then in some I'll use ECMA, so that you know that you can use both of them to complete these tasks. You can use both of them to complete these tasks. All right, so let me all right, that should be that. The content is inside is certain. Okay, let me try this. So you can see that if I use this an ECMA command cat, if I do that, you see it's showing me that that is the content we wrote in both VI and ECMA, showing us that. So that is that. I believe you are following and you understand. Don't worry if you don't understand it totally now. The rest, there are about 7 tasks, so before we finish them we get what we are doing. Okay, so I believe we have done that. We have written that into that. So come here to run, to check our code. Sorry, you see that's correct. So I'll close this, move to the next task. So that will be cutting. What is the command to delete and cut the correct line? What is the command to delete and cut the correct line? All right, tips us to copy, cut and paste. What is the command to delete and cut the correct line? So for this task I'll use VI. I'm going to use VI for this task. All right, so let's go back. So we are still in the 0x03 VI directory. So instead of using touch, instead of creating that file cutting, look at where we are now. We are going to create this. We are supposed to create this file cutting. You can use VI. In using VI, instead of creating the file cutting, I'll just say VI cutting. As you can see, it has taken me to the VI terminal. Again, using VI cutting has also created that file cutting. I don't know if you get. It has also created that file cutting in our 0x03 VI directory. So cutting is in the directory. We'll show you when we exit this. So let's just complete this task with VI. So I'm going to use, how do we write into VI? Do you remember that? By tapping I, which is the start mode. So if I press I, it goes into the start mode. You see that here? We are now in the start mode. So what does that do? It helps us to write here, to write anything into this terminal. So the command to do that is press your times and DD, small letters. So that is the command to achieve, to delete and cut the correct line. That's the command to delete and cut the correct line. So I'm using VI for this question, this second this cutting. I'm using VI entirely. I'm not using ECMA. So that you understand, you can do it with both of them and you'll be correct, absolutely correct. So you can see that So having done that, how do I go out of the sat mode? I press escape. You see, sat has disappeared. I'm out of the sat mode. So the next thing I want to do now, I will escape I will go out of VI, exit VI. So how do I do that? You remember? Yes. Press column WQ. Press tab. Column WQ. So we are out of VI. You may have a question. How are you sure that this cutting file was created inside the O times O3 VI directory? How are we sure? Want to check if it is there? Then let us check. Let us list all the files and directory in this O times O3 VI directory. As you can see, the cutting is one of those files. So using VI, once you say VI, you put the name of the file, it will automatically create that file without using touch. Do you understand that? So that is what I needed to explain. Alright, so that is there already. So if I cutting, you see, this is the content of that file. Alright, so I believe this is a little clearer now. So let's check our code. All checked, so we are correct. I'm going to close this and we move to the next task, which is what? Pasting. What is the command to paste the line in the buffer into the text after the correct line? Write the answer to this. So what is the command to paste the line in the buffer into the text after the correct line and write the answer into this? Let's use VI again. Alright, so I come here, instead of saying touch like we'll be doing then for Emacs, for VI you say, once you say VI, the name of the file they want us to create is pasting. Once we do that, it will create the file and it will take us directly to VI. You understand that? Alright, so we are in VI. The name of our file. It has been created already. New file. You see that new file? Pasting. So how do I enter into the sat mode? By pressing I. I'm in the sat mode. So what is the name of the command? It's simply P. Tap P. That's the name of the command we want to write into. We are using. That's the name of the command. So P. How do I go out of insert mode? I press escape. How do I exit VI? I use column WQ. Enter. You see that? That's just it. So it has pasted, it has done that. So if you cut this, the name P is going to display. So let's check our code. So it's all checked. That means we are correct. So we are going to move to the next one. For this, please permit me, I will use Emacs so that you understand that you can do it with both Emacs and VI. Question is undoing. What is the command to undo what you just did? What is the command to undo what you just did? So we are going to use touch this time instead of saying vi undoing, we use touch to create the file. Let's use Emacs. Keep saying Emacs. All right. So go back to my terminal. So I'm going to use Emacs like I said. So I'll use touch undoing to create the file. Undoing, leave that file has been created. Let us list all the files and directory in the 0x03 vi directory. So undoing has been created. So what is the command to undo? Using Emacs, we are going to use Emacs this time, even though the whole time is supposed to be vi, but I'm trying to show you that you can do it in both ways. So echo command is times u. That's the command. I use the greater than meaning, write this into the file we created, which is undoing. All right, you get that? Write this into the file we created, which is what? Undoing. Enter. Friends, do you know that if we go back to our vi, this times u is going to show there? Do you want us to check out? Do you want us to check it out? If I press vi, what's the name of that file we are working on using Emacs? Undoing. Press enter. Can you see that file, the content is showing us in vi? So that's to tell you can do it either way, you still be correct. So I did it with Emacs, but I came into vi, it's still showing me that I wrote the same thing. So I'll escape. Okay, I didn't enter the start mode, so I'll just go directly and press my column W here. Enter. Alright, so I've just done that. So I'll go and check my code. Undoing. So it's all checked. We are correct. Close this. We move to the next task, which is what? Exiting. So here it said, what is the command to quit vi even though latest changes have not been saved for this vi call? What is the command to quit vi even though latest changes have not been saved for this vi call? We are here. I'm reading this. So write the answer into the file this. Okay, write the answer into the file. So let's just do that. Let's work on that. Go back to our terminal. Let's use vi, right? Let's use vi. Vi exiting. Just type it this will help us to create the file and it will take us directly to vi. So once I press enter, exiting file has been created. You see, new file, exiting, and it took us to vi. Alright, so what is the command to do that, to perform that? We are joining so many commands together, so I'm going to use the double quotes. Take note. Okay, let me go into a start mode. You didn't remind me. I use I. Alright, okay, I'm now in the start mode. You can see that. Alright, so I've done that. I'm going to, like I said, we are joining you know, a few commands, so I'm going to use the double quotes. So the command to do that is times, and you press column Q, less than sign, return, you close that off, then you close your double quotes. We are using this double quote because we are entering a set of commands. So these are just the command. The double quote is to so that we will not experience error because we are using a set of what command. All right, so that is that. So how do I get out of the sat mode? I press what? Escape. Tap escape. You see, I'm out of a sat mode. All right, how do I quit VI? Come and press column WQ, enter. I'm out of VI. Okay, so how do I check that? How do I know that that file, that content is inside the exe file? Or first, how do I even know that the exe file exists? Let's list all the files and directories in the 0x03 VI directory. So ALS, see, this is our file exiting. It was created. So how do I know that the content exists? Let me just cut exiting. You see, these are the content of that file. So that's that. So let's go and check our code to be sure that we are correct. Check code. So it's all checked. It's all checked. So we move to the next task, which is this beginning of the line. We are here. Beginning of the line. What is the command to move the cursor to the start of the correct line? Right the answer to the file this. So we are creating this file, beginning of the line. I'll use Emacs for this task. Alright, the last one I'll then use VI. Okay, I'm just trying to show you once again that you can use both. Alright, I just copied this using Ctrl V, beginning of the line, instead of going there and start struggling to type it out. So we are using Emacs. What do we do? I say touch, Ctrl AV, I paste that beginning of the line. File created. How do I know that my file is in there? ALS. File has been created. Beginning of the line. This is it. It has been created. Let me clear this. To clear, you use CLEAR tab. Alright, we have created our file. So what are we writing into it? Echo, how to move a file to beginning of the line. Command is times 0, and you type out 0. Alright, type out that. So all this will be written into beginning of the line, the file that we created. You understand? It will be written inside the file we created. Okay, so I enter that. Let me cut beginning of the line. Alright, so that's that. Let's just check our code if it works. If it worked, alright, all checked. That means you are correct. Now close this. The last task here is end of the line. What is the command to move the cursor to the end of the line? Write the answer into the file root directory, which is, you know, inside the 0x03 vi directory, end of the line. This is the file that will create inside this 0x03 directory, that the content, the answer to move the command, to move the cursor to the end of the line will be written into the end of the line file. Copy. So I promised to use VI in the last one. So those of you that are fan of Emacs, please allow us to use VI for this last task. Alright, so VI, Ctrl AV to paste what we copied, end of the line. Once I hit enter, it's going to create the file end of the line as well as take me directly to VI. File created, end of the line, we are in VI. You understand that? Alright, so what is the command for doing that? That will be, oh sorry, I need to go into the SAT mode. I don't know why I forget that a lot. So now I press I, we are now in the SAT mode. So press times $sign. That's the command. Go to end of the line times $sign. Alright, have we done that? What do I do next? I go out of the SAT mode by using the escape key. So I'm out of the SAT mode. How do I quit VI? Column WQ, enter. Alright, so I'm out of VI. How do I know that my file was created in the first place inside the 0x03 vi directory? ls directory, you see, end of the line is here. It was created. How do I know that the content is inside? I cut end of the line, Ctrl V. See, this is the content that we did in VI. So let us check our code if it's correct once again. Test. Yeah, correct. Congratulations, all tests passed successfully. You are ready for your next mission. So congratulations, you two. You are following. Please, once again, try as much as possible to build your muscles by trying to do these tasks yourself. Then if you experience any difficulties, the videos will always be here to guide you. All right, and meanwhile, I will always create content. I will make your journey easier by creating more of similar content to help you to scale through. All right, if you have challenges. All right, if you enjoyed this video, if you got value, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. All right, that's to encourage me. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. Please like, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video where we explain and break down similar concept, in the ALS software engineering program. All right. I love you guys. Thank you. See you in the next video.